There are moments in life when everything seems ordinary on the surface, but beneath that calm, something powerful, something spiritual, begins to stir. Tonight is one of those moments. This message is not reaching you by accident. It was meant to find you, right here, right now. Archangel Michael is not whispering softly anymore. He is commanding with urgency. And when Archangel Michael speaks with that level of intensity, it means something extraordinary is about to unfold. Feel the air around you for just a second. Notice that subtle shift. It may feel like a gentle pressure in the atmosphere, a calm stillness, or a quiet energy wrapping around your space. That's the sign. The spiritual realm moves quietly at first, almost like a storm, forming far beyond the horizon. You can't see it yet, but if you listen closely, you can feel it moving closer. Archangel Michael is warning you, because something is aligning tonight. Something that carries the power to change the energy of your home, to awaken something deep within you, and to set into motion a chain of events that may alter your path forever. This isn't a message for the crowd. This isn't something meant for just anyone scrolling aimlessly. This is a direct call to you. To you. Archangel Michael doesn't randomly pick souls. He reaches out to the ones who are ready, the ones who are sensitive enough to feel the shifts that others ignore. The ones who carry a light inside, even if the world tries to dim it. And tonight, you are that person. What's coming isn't meant to scare you. It's meant to prepare you. It's meant to protect you. And above all, it's meant to awaken you to what's already moving in the unseen. Somewhere behind closed doors in the spiritual plane, something is being discussed, something that involves your name. Angels are moving. Forces are aligning. Timelines are converging. This night will not be like other nights, and Archangel Michael is making sure you don't miss the signs. Take a deep breath. Close your eyes for a second. Feel the weight of the air against your skin. If you pay close enough attention, you might feel a soft warm wave, like invisible hands resting gently on your shoulders. That's not your imagination. That's divine presence. He wants your full attention. Not halfway, not while you scroll. Fully. Because once this moment passes, once this night ends, you may look back and realize it was the moment everything began to shift. This is not about chance. It's divine timing. And the fact that this message found you now, at this exact moment, means your spirit is being called to stand awake, to be aware, to be ready. Many ignore these nudges. They think it's just a random chill, a strange thought, a passing moment. But the ones who truly listen are the ones who witness miracles unfold before their eyes. Archangel Michael is not just warning you, he is preparing you. He is preparing you. He is making sure that the darkness that's been circling your home, your energy, your life, does not take root. The spiritual realm works like a mirror. Whatever energy you allow in your space, expands. And tonight, a doorway is opening. You can either step into it with clarity and protection, or you can ignore it and let something else step in first. The choice will be yours. You might feel a flutter in your chest right now. You might sense goosebumps forming across your arms. These are the signals that your spirit recognizes the truth before your mind can fully process it. Your soul already knows what your conscious mind is still catching up to. The angelic realm is very precise. When Archangel Michael issues a direct command, it means there's no time for hesitation. Because the alignment is happening tonight, not tomorrow. Not someday in the future. But tonight, your home, your safe space, will feel this shift first. It might come as a sudden calmness in the air. It might feel like a silence that's almost too quiet. It might even feel like someone gently entering the room without sound. Don't fear it. That's him. He's not coming to frighten you. He's coming to shield you. He's coming to warn you before anything touches your life unprepared. And if you are listening right now, it means the shield has already begun to form. You might have noticed strange synchronicities lately, seeing repeating numbers, dreams that feel too vivid to be coincidence, a sudden shift in the energy around people close to you. Those weren't random moments. They were stepping stones, leading you to this very point. The world will not announce it. The news will not broadcast it, but in the quiet hours of this night, something spiritual will pass through your house. It can either bring protection, or open the door to what should have been kept out. Archangel Michael stands at that door. And right now he's commanding your spirit to rise. This is the moment where you become aware of the unseen. Where you take back the power that distractions try to steal. Where you align your energy with the shield that no darkness can break. That no darkness can break. Slow down for a second, listen carefully. The silence around you isn't empty, it's alive. Every second carries weight. Every breath pulls you closer to what's unfolding. Your name is known in the spiritual realm, and that's why this message was sent. Because there are divine forces on your side that will not let darkness touch what belongs to the light. But Archangel Michael needs your cooperation. Not fear, not doubt, your focus. Look around your room. Notice the corners. Notice the way the air feels right now. Something extraordinary is drawing closer. And when it arrives, you will remember this moment, this warning, this call. This is why you're here. This is why this message reached you. This is why Archangel Michael is not whispering anymore, but commanding with divine authority. Because your spirit matters. Your home matters. Your future matters. And he will not allow the darkness to step in without you being fully awake. Being fully awake. The night carries a silence that isn't ordinary. It's the kind of silence that speaks. The kind that makes your heart beat a little faster. The kind that whispers, something is coming. Archangel Michael isn't speaking to the masses tonight. He's speaking directly to you, because what's about to happen isn't random. It's intentional, it's personal, and it's urgent. Behind the curtain of what looks like ordinary life, a powerful shift is already in motion. And whether you realize it or not, the energies in your home, your surroundings, and even in your sleep are being aligned with something divinely orchestrated. Many people around you will sleep tonight without feeling anything. But not you. Turiva, not you. Because when you were chosen to receive this message, a spiritual mark was placed on your soul. Archangel Michael saw something in your timeline, something critical, something that can no longer be delayed. He has watched you battle in silence. He has watched you battle in silence. Watched your tears hit the pillow when no one was watching. Watched how you kept standing even when your heart was breaking. And now, he says softly, this is the night. This is the night when hidden truths will begin to rise. Will begin to rise. This is the night when the unseen realm will lean closer than ever before. The battle you've been feeling inside your spirit wasn't your imagination. It was preparation. You may have felt strange chills lately, woken up between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., for no reason, or felt like something was brushing against your energy when you were alone. Those weren't coincidences. Those were signals. Those were signals. Heaven has been knocking at the door of your awareness, and tonight, the door will finally open. Pause here for a moment. Breathe in slowly. Listen to the silence around you. You'll feel it. That gentle pressure on your chest, that tingling in the air. That's a divine presence stepping closer. Archangel Michael says, "Don't panic, recognize it, because what feels like mystery at first, will soon become revelation." There are forces in this world that operate quietly in the background. You've felt their shadows, in moments of doubt, in sudden waves of anxiety, in those nights when you felt watched but couldn't explain why. But here's the truth Archangel Michael is revealing now. Those shadows cannot stand where divine light is present. And tonight, the light is coming to your house. This isn't a message meant to scare you. It's a call to wake up. Because while others are distracted, you're being called to be alert, aware, ready. Someone may be talking behind your back. A door may be closing in the physical world, but in the spiritual realm, a far greater door is opening in your favor. The enemy's plan is loud. But heaven's plan is louder. Archangel Michael stands like a warrior between what was meant to harm you and what God has written over your destiny. He's saying right now, I have seen their plans before they ever spoke them. I have heard their whispers behind closed doors. And I will not allow their darkness to touch you. There is a moment, just before a major shift, when the spiritual atmosphere gets heavy. In the spiritual atmosphere, that's the moment we are in. That's why your soul is restless. That's why you're here, listening to this exact message. Archangel Michael has chosen this night to make you aware that a divine interception is about to occur. The air may feel colder, your heartbeat may feel louder, but that's only because something holy is walking closer. And the darkness knows it too. Heaven is not asking you to be afraid. Heaven is asking you to stand in awareness, because awareness is power. Archangel Michael has already been in the rooms where your name was mentioned. He's already seen the secret conversations, the plans made against you, the envy, the jealousy, the spiritual traps, the on these But here's the part no one told you. For every plot the enemy builds, heaven builds a greater protection. You were not chosen to be broken. You were chosen to be awakened. The reason you're hearing this message right now is because time is sensitive. The shift is happening faster than you realize. And Archangel Michael is making sure you do not miss the moment of alignment. Listen closely. Some of the most intense spiritual moments don't happen in crowded places. They happen in silence, in your room, in your house, at night. And that's exactly why this night matters. You might be sitting alone right now. But in the realm of light, you are not alone. The air is charged because a messenger is near. Archangel Michael stands beside you, sword glowing, eyes fixed on the energy moving around your life. He's whispering, I am here, and I will not leave. Some of the people who smiled in your face have spoken against you in places you can't see, but Michael has, and heaven has written a counterplan for every plot. Heaven never sleeps, and when darkness plans, light responds. That's why tonight isn't just another night. It's a spiritual turning point. There are signs that will begin to unfold. A sudden cold breeze at midnight, a flicker of the light when no one touches the switch, a dream that feels too vivid to be random. These are not things to fear. They are confirmations. Archangel Michael says, do not look at them with fear. Look at them with recognition. This is heaven's way of saying, I've got you covered. The energy in your house is shifting. Old heaviness is being pushed out. New light is being ushered in. And you, the listener, are at the center of this divine movement. Stay alert. Stay aware. Stay connected to the presence. Because when this shift happens, and it will happen fast, your name will be surrounded by divine protection. Your path will be covered with light, and no shadow will have permission to touch you. That is why Archangel Michael is not whispering this time. He's commanding it. This is not just guidance. This is a heavenly order. Breathe slowly. Feel the air around you. The night has ears. The spirit realm is awake. And heaven is watching closely. What was planned against you will be exposed before it can even take shape. And what heaven has planned for you will rise exactly on time. This is the truth unfolding in your timeline. This is why you're being prepared. And this is why this message is not for everyone. It's for you. You may not fully realize this yet. But there's a reason Archangel Michael chose this exact hour to speak to you. This isn't a random coincidence. It's part of a carefully aligned divine timeline. Every second that passes tonight matters. Tonight matters. Because when heaven moves this way, it's never about chance. It's always about purpose. Something in your story, something in your destiny, has reached a turning point. For a long time now, you've felt it in the background, a quiet stirring, an unexplainable heaviness in the air. Moments where your heart raced for no reason. Nights where you woke up and couldn't explain why. That was the warning before the revelation. And tonight, that revelation steps forward. Archangel Michael stands at the threshold of your spiritual space, watching, guarding, commanding. He's not whispering softly this time. His voice is firm, clear, and filled with authority. Because the forces you can't see are more active than ever before. Behind closed doors, in places you don't have access to, conversations have happened. Plans have been made, and energies have been sent toward your name. But here's what they don't know. Before their whispers even left their lips, heaven already intercepted it, and Archangel Michael began moving on your behalf. This is why your spirit has felt unsettled lately, why you felt both pressure and protection, why something inside you kept saying, stay alert. Because tonight, the divine is not asking for your fear. It's asking for your awareness. Breathe slowly, let the air fill your chest. Do you feel it? That subtle shift. That calm beneath the storm. That's heaven reminding you, you are not alone in this battle. Archangel Michael is often described as the protector of light, but what many forget is, he is also the revealer of hidden plots. He doesn't just fight against darkness, he exposes it before it can touch you. That's what's happening right now. The unseen shadows thought they could move without being noticed. They thought they could act quietly. But Archangel Michael has been 3 steps ahead. He has seen the rooms where your name was spoken in envy. He has watched the spiritual traps trying to form, and he has placed divine fire at every entrance where harm was meant to step through. Some of the energy coming against you doesn't come from strangers. It comes from people you never expected. People wearing friendly faces but holding quiet bitterness. But don't let that shake you, because when heaven protects, no weapon, visible or invisible, can stand. Tonight, the energy in your house isn't ordinary. You might feel it as a soft hum in the air, or as goosebumps rising for no clear reason. That's Michael's presence amplifying around you. He is creating a spiritual perimeter, a shield that the darkness can't break. Because this isn't just about defending you. This is about positioning you for the shift that's coming. For too long, the enemy believed they could delay your destiny. They placed obstacles. They whispered lies. They made you question your worth. But tonight, that illusion is breaking. Archangel Michael says, no more silence, no more delay, no more fear. This is the night when the curtain gets pulled back. The night when truth replaces confusion. The night when divine clarity begins to flow like a river. And you are standing right at the center of it. Think back on the strange signs you've noticed lately. The sudden ringing in your ears, the flickering lights when no one touches the switch, the dreams that felt too real to ignore. Those weren't random. They were messages. They were divine nudges saying, something is near. Most people dismiss these signs, but you're not a most people. This message found you because heaven knows your spirit is awake. Archangel Michael is not asking you to be scared. He's asking you to listen. Truly listen. Truly listen. Because tonight, there's a window of alignment, a thin veil between the natural and the supernatural. And through that veil, something life-changing is being written into your story. The enemy doesn't want you to know this. They thrive in silence, in secrecy. But heaven is exposing it all. Even now, some plans are crumbling without you lifting a finger. Because divine light is burning through every shadowed corner. Take another slow breath. Let your heart steady itself. The energy may intensify as you listen, and that's okay. Because that's Michael's way of saying, I am close. He is walking through your home right now. Through your walls. Through your rooms. Through the corners where old fear used to live. And he's speaking in a voice your soul understands. This house will not be touched. This name will not be harmed. This destiny will not be delayed. His words are like fire. Not the kind that destroys, but the kind that purifies. The kind that makes every dark intention visible and powerless. Do you notice how even the air around you feels different right now? How your chest rises and falls a little heavier. That's not anxiety. That's your soul recognizing divine movement. And here's the part that will give you chills. Some of the people who planned against you will wake up tomorrow confused. Because the energy they sent your way will be sent back multiplied. Because heaven never lets darkness win. You won't have to fight this battle alone. You won't even have to lift your hand. Because Archangel Michael has already lifted his sword. Tonight is not just about survival. It's about claiming back your power. The part of you that the enemy tried to make small. The confidence they tried to shake. The purpose they tried to bury. No more. When the first ray of dawn touches your home, your spiritual atmosphere will not be the same. The heaviness will begin to fade. The confusion will lose its grip. And the truth will stand where the lies once whispered. Because when Michael commands, darkness obeys. This is why this message is reaching your ears tonight. Because something is already shifting. And the divine wants you prepared, not afraid. It's okay if your hands tremble a little. It's okay if your heart beats faster. That's not weakness. That's awareness awakening. Archangel Michael whispers. Michael whispers, I am not just watching over you. I am standing with you. This is the kind of protection that doesn't just cover your house. It covers your spirit. It covers your future. It seals every door the enemy thought they could slip through. Remember, what the darkness planned in secret, heaven will turn into your elevation. You are being positioned for a season that others won't understand at first. They'll wonder why the arrows missed you, why the traps didn't work, why you kept rising when you should have fallen. But you'll know the truth, because this night changed everything. This is not just a warning. This is a divine strategy being delivered into your soul. Stay in the awareness, keep your spirit alert, because heaven is not done yet. Archangel Michael is still moving, and the most powerful moment is still to come. The air tonight isn't ordinary. You can almost feel it pressing against your skin, a weight, not of fear, but of something ancient and powerful moving closer. Archangel Michael stands between what was planned against you and the destiny that heaven wrote long before they ever whispered your name. This is why the message found you, not hours later, not tomorrow, but right now, in this exact moment. Heaven doesn't work on human timing. It works on divine alignment. And the alignment tonight is not just strong. It's precise. While others are sleeping, unaware of the energies shifting around them, you are awake, chosen, called to hear what most will miss. You've probably felt it before, a strange pressure in your chest, a sudden urge to look over your shoulder, moments where the night didn't feel quiet. Alive, alone. Those weren't accidents, those were signals. Tiny divine taps on your soul saying, stay ready. Because while the enemy moves in whispers, Archangel Michael moves in command. He doesn't knock on the door of darkness. He shatters it, but knock on the door of darkness. Tonight as the world spins unaware, a war that cannot be seen with human eyes is already underway. And it's happening around you. The walls of your house, your bed, your window, everything you think is still and ordinary is being wrapped in a light that only angels understand. Archangel Michael has stepped fully into this space. His wings stretch wide, covering what the darkness thought was vulnerable. You might notice the room feels heavier for a moment, but then, lighter, clearer. Because the presence of light always pushes out the weight of hidden shadows. Heaven has been watching every conversation that happened behind your back. Every quiet plan whispered in hidden places. And Archangel Michael's sword has already drawn a line around your destiny. That's why things that were meant to harm you have failed again and again. That's why closed doors suddenly swung open when you were losing hope. That's why even in your lowest moments, a quiet strength kept rising inside of you. Because Michael was there. Not just above you, but surrounding you. He doesn't fight halfway. He finishes every battle that heaven assigns. Listen closely now. You might hear it in your spirit more than your ears. That faint hum, that pulsing in the air around you. It's not random. It's a heavenly presence scanning the room, marking every corner, sealing every weak spot. This is no ordinary protection. This is divine war strategy. Because there are things that tried to touch your life in the dark. Envy, deception, betrayal, spiritual attacks, negative energies whispered through the night. But what darkness forgets is that Michael has already seen it. Already intercepted it, already broken its chain before it could reach your doorstep. You may never know all the things heaven has protected you from. But one day, you'll realize that some battles were won in silence, long before you ever noticed the storm. Archangel Michael whispers to your soul now. This night is not to be feared. This night is your sign. Something is unfolding in the unseen. Something far greater than the lies that were spoken. Something stronger than the traps set against you. For a long time, the enemy thought you were alone, that your silence meant weakness. But heaven saw something else, a warrior in waiting. The things that made you cry, The nights you begged for answers. The days you felt abandoned. They were never wasted. They were the forging of your spiritual strength. Michael has been preparing you for this moment quietly, not to scare you, but to awaken you. Because when the first crack of light hits the night sky, you'll step into a spiritual protection that is permanent. He says, "I am not leaving your side, not tonight, not ever." Let that sink in. Right now, even as these words reach your ears, your home is being spiritually sealed. The energy of fear is being pushed out. The light of divine presence is flooding in. Your walls are being anointed with heavenly fire. The ground beneath your feet is being marked with protection. The windows of your heart are being opened to clarity. The Archangel Michael is creating a barrier around you so strong, so radiant, that nothing hidden in darkness can pass through. Some of the heaviness you've carried for months is going to lift. Not because of what you do, but because heaven has decided enough is enough. The enemy won't understand why their plans will start falling apart. Why the words they used against you will turn against them. Why doors they tried to close will swing open wider than before. It's because heaven has already spoken. And when Michael enforces a divine decree, no darkness can argue. Heaven does not need permission to protect you. It only needs your awareness. This is why you were guided to this message. Because you needed to hear it in this exact hour. Because the alignment isn't just happening around you. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. Even if right now you're sitting alone in the quiet, you're not alone. The presence standing beside you is powerful, and it's working in silence. Sometimes divine protection isn't loud. It doesn't always come with thunder. Sometimes, it moves like soft light through a room, gently but undeniably changing everything it touches. That's what's happening now. This is heaven's quiet movement in your story. The places where you felt vulnerable will become your strongest shield. The words spoken to break you will be turned into confirmations, and those who thought they could shake your foundation will witness it become unshakable. Because this is the night heaven decided. Enough. The light is not asking the darkness to step aside. It is commanding it to. Ending it too. Michael stands in your space now, not as a distant angel, but as a present warrior. His sword glows with a golden flame that doesn't flicker. It burns, steady. Every corner of your house, every thought trying to creep into your mind, every fear hiding in the dark, is being confronted. You may not see it with your eyes, but your spirit knows it. You can feel the shift in the air. You can feel the warmth replacing the cold. The calm pushing out the anxiety. This is what protection looks like when heaven gets serious. No enemy, no hidden voice, no negative energy, can remain standing against divine fire. This is the moment Archangel Michael has been preparing for. The moment when everything that was whispered against you loses its grip. The moment when heaven says, "They are covered. They are chosen. They are sealed." So tonight, don't lean into fear. Lean into awareness. Lean into trust. Lean into the truth that your house is not just a building. It is now a fortress of light. This is why the signs will intensify as the night goes on. You might feel a chill, hear a soft creak, or sense a shift in your room. Don't let fear claim it. Recognize it for what it is. It's a divine presence announcing itself. Heaven doesn't arrive quietly to hide. It arrives quietly to claim what's already protected. Michael whispers again, "A nothing planned against you will stand. No word spoken against your name will hold power. Because this night belongs to light, not darkness. What's unfolding tonight isn't a coincidence. It's a divine decision. And your name has been written into it. Written into it. There's a reason you didn't just scroll past this message tonight. There's a reason Archangel Michael's voice found its way into your heart. Right here. Right now. What you've just felt in these last few minutes isn't just coincidence. It's divine alignment. If your heart is still beating a little faster, if your soul is still wrapped in this warmth, then Archangel Michael is already surrounding your home with protection. And trust me, when a divine message reaches you like this, it's because heaven wants to make sure you never walk this path alone. Before you leave this space, make sure you become part of this divine circle. Subscribing isn't just clicking a button, it's saying yes to receiving the messages the angels are guiding straight to your soul. Guiding straight to your soul.